Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review of the new Avengers number 3. There's going to be some spoilers, so if you haven't read your book, then come back later. This is the third part to the new lineup with The Thing and Wolverine, Spider-Man, Ms. Marvel, and those guys. And basically all heck is breaking loose because they're being attacked by another dimension. Now, Victoria Hand's having issues because she can't figure out what to do. Ultimately, she decides to go back and get into her car, and she sees this. Now, I think this is like a really cool picture overall. A nice 2-page spread gives you a really good overview of what's going on. From there, we deal with Iron Fist, and he's taken to another dimension, obviously, and there's at least 2 people inside here who are bickering and arguing because apparently the Iron Fist was supposed to be, like, turned into mush, and he's not. So now we go into the big battle here. There's a bunch of demons crossing over. The 3 mystic people down here, they're all arguing as to what these things are. And eventually the heroes decide to split into 2 basic groups. You have the physical heroes, you know, the ones that punch and things like that. They're taking care of the demons, while the 3 mystics are going back to Doctor Strange's place to figure out what's going on. While all of this is going on, Jessica's going back to get the baby. Now, personally, I think this is getting kind of old, having her always going back for the baby. I think it's about time they start figuring an alternate plan. I believe it was Wolverine or Spider-Man makes reference, it's time to get a nanny. And that's true, they really do need to get a nanny. There's a lot of references to Ghostbusters in here as jokes, which I think is really funny. The action actually is kind of good in this. You have Jessica going back to the Avengers mansion, and she's being attacked by demons. Victoria Hand comes up, saves her. And overall, I really have to say, I really enjoy the pacing of this battle. It's really fast, it's furious. Spider-Man is cracking a lot of jokes to break it all up. You have, like I said, a lot of Ghostbuster references. And overall, this is I thought this was really entertaining. We go back into the sanctum, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, because they're like, well, in order to be possessed, you have to be a pretty strong individual that cannot figure out who it is. Brother Voodoo's brother was taken away, so they know it has to be somebody extremely powerful. Going back into the white part, it's kind of like a weird situation where they figure out that Iron Fist is actually protected, and they respect him because of this. So they're giving him an option. It's, you can give us the eye and let you go back home free. Don't worry about it. You'll be, we're not going to stop you from going home. Now, this is when Iron Fist is smart, and he realizes that, well, obviously you can't hurt me, so we're gonna have to deal with this because I'm not giving you the eye. Now, there's a major spoiler when I turn this next page. So if you do not want to be spoiled who the villain is, just stop. There's a clue here as it is, but you can't quite tell. So that's my warning. Anyways, the main villain is the original Sorcerer Supreme, the man who taught Doctor Strange. He says basically Doctor Strange screwed it up, and we're taking it away, taking everything away. So that actually is kind of surprising, and I'm really intrigued by this turn now of where things are going, because Doctor Strange has really been making some errors in judgment. Apparently, he's lost his powers. He's not the same person as he used to be. I'm really curious to see now where this entire direction is going to go. I think even with the way they're doing with the Mystics here, could even potentially open up into its own series from there. So we'll see where that goes. I'm really enjoying the new Avengers. Right now, this is probably one of the more, at least with this issue here, it just jumped it right back up to one of the more stronger Avenger titles. The regular Avenger one, that one's, in my opinion, slipping a little bit because it's taking way too long to get into the story. This one, the art's clean, lots of action, story's moving, decent dialogue, entertaining along the way. So this is actually great job. Definitely worth it in my opinion. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it on the side. And based on what you see at the end, would you be willing to see, or to buy a Doctor Strange miniseries to see where he's going to go? Like maybe like a 12-issue maxi series, and then if that does well, a regular series. Personally, I think I might be. I'm not a big Doctor Strange fan, but I think with the way things are going, I think they've really built themselves an interesting character now. He's no longer the Sorcerer Supreme. He's got a lot of faults, and I think they made the character a lot more interesting. Subscribe to the channel and rate it. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time.